Another Thursday, another cabinet meeting as the President, Vice President, Secretary General, Secretary to Cabinet and Ministers continue to discuss new socio-economic projects for the welfare of Gambians. Information Minister Lamin Quinjame explains the highlights of the day-long closed-door meeting.
The first cabinet paper for the day was presented by the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, and the title was Recapitalization of the National Food Security Processing and Marketing Corporation for Crop Financing and Commodity Trading. The Honorable Minister requested Cabinet to approve the recapitalization of the National Food Security Processing and Marketing Corporation for the successful purchase and selling of groundnuts, rice, sugar, and cooking oil. The Honorable Minister said the National Food Security Processing and Marketing Corporation has over the years been confronted with financial constraints leading to high indebtedness as it resorts to borrowing from commercial banks for crop financing. This attracted payment of huge interest to commercial banks and accounted for accumulated losses over the years and thereby hampering the growth and investment opportunities of the corporation.
The corporation in 2022 is understood to have generated a profit before interest of over $200 million, out of which over $100 million was paid to the commercial banks as interest, leaving a meager profit of over $800,000. Considering that interest payments as cash overflows, any amount paid could have been otherwise utilized as investment in the country's diversification efforts and dividend payment to government had the source of the investment been different from loans from commercial banks.
The Honorable Minister then reiterated, recapitalization will therefore enable the corporation to operate in a profitable environment that will generate foreign exchange earnings, enhance agricultural value chain, and ultimately contribute to the attainment of the overall national development agenda.
Restraining intruders from accessing the National Agricultural Research Institute, NARI, was the second paper discussed at the Thursday cabinet meeting.
Introducing the proposal, the Honorable Minister said the Cabinet may wish to recall that the National Agricultural Research Institute, NARI, was established in 1993 by an Act of Parliament, and that today, NARI is a major component of the Gambia agricultural research system.
The paper was also introduced by Agric Minister Demba Sabali.
The Ministry of Agriculture seeks Cabinet's approval to restrain stakeholders or intruders from accessing or passing through NARI research fields situated at Yundum. Partly providing explanation for this, the Honorable Minister informed Cabinet that the Board of Directors of NARI had advised that, based on their assessment of NARI's landed assets, lack of legal documentation, forceful occupation, and/or vandalization, and the frustration of efforts to remedy the above, it would be reasonable to seek Cabinet's intervention to make this site purely and entirely for research only.
Lamin Quinjame said the Agric Minister requested Cabinet to grant approval for NARI's experimental field in the Yundum Banjunding Experimental Station to be used as research purpose only. However, following a thorough discussions on the paper, Cabinet decided to opt a multi-sectoral stakeholder committee and engage on further consultations to arrive at an informed decision.
This included Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, as well as the 11th meeting of the African Continental Free Trade Area, Council of Ministers responsible for trade, held in Gaborone, Botswana, from 11 to 12 February 2023. The Honorable Minister informed Cabinet that the bilateral meetings held both in Bissau and Dakar had the objectives of strengthening and implementing bilateral and multilateral cooperation in trade, transit, and movement of goods across borders.
The Thursday cabinet meeting also discussed the content of the MOU between the Gambia and the government of Qatar, whose main focus is the labor market in Qatar that the Gambia is tapping from through the export of labor. Important in this arrangement is to make sure that the market is not only available, but in a high, dignified, and positively rewarding manner. Louis Mendy, GRTS.